Episode 8. Common Intermediate to Advanced Grammar Trap. Conditionals. Hi, if you're new, I'm Jiaa the Fluent, and every week I help intermediate learners sound more natural. Let's get into it. Real possibility versus hypothetical. The trap is mixing up real, likely situations with hypothetical, unreal ones. They use different grammar, and mixing them is one of the most common intermediate mistakes. Here are all 10 mistake with correction scenes. Mistake pair. 1. Mistake. If I will have time, I will call you. Correction. If I have time, I'll call you. Rule. No will right after if. Right after if. You don't use will. The future already lives in the second half of the sentence. Mistake pair 2. Mistake. If I would be rich, I would travel. Correction. If I were rich, I would travel. Rule for hypothetical. We will use were, not would be. When you're imagining something unreal, use were instead of would be, even with I or he or she. Mistake pair. 3. Mistake. If you will heat ice, it melts. Correction. If you heat ice, it melts. Rule for general truths. Use no will at all. For facts that are always true, both halves stay in present tense. No will needed anywhere. Mistake pair 4. Mistake. If I would have known, I would have called. Correction. If I had known, I would have called. Rule past regret use. Had plus past participle, not would have. This one trips up even advanced learners. Would have only belongs in the second half. Mistake pair 5. Mistake. If I studied medicine, I would be a doctor now. Correction. If I had studied medicine, I would be a doctor now. Rule past decision, present result. Use mix past perfect. Plus would use this mix when a past choice still affects your life today. Mistake pair 6. Mistake. If it rains, I can went home early. Correction. If it rains, I can go home early. Rule after a modal, always use the base verb. Modals never take will or past tense right after them, just the plain verb form. Mistake pair 7. Mistake. Without your help, I don't finish this. Correction. Without your help, I wouldn't have finished this. Rule implied conditionals still follow hypothetical tense rules. Native speakers often drop if, but the hypothetical grammar stays exactly the same. Mistake pair 8. Mistake. If she would call, I will tell her. Correction. If she calls, I'll tell her. Rule. Real or likely situation, use simple present plus will. If it's a real possibility, keep the if clause simple, present tense, no would. Mistake pair 9. Mistake. If it rains, I would stay home. Treat it as real, not hypothetical. Correction. If it rains, I'll stay home. Rule. Don't use would for things that are genuinely likely. Save would for imaginary situations. If it's actually possible, stick with will. Mistake pair 10. Mistake. If you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. Correction. If you don't hurry, you'll miss the bus. Rule. Rule after will, always use the base verb. Same rule as modals right after will, the verb stays in its base form. Side by side. Contrast. Real or likely. If it rains, I'll stay home. Hypothetical. If it rained, I would stay home. Same idea, different grammar. If it's a real possibility, keep it simple. If it rains. If it's imaginary or unlikely, shift back if it rained. One more example. If she calls, I'll tell her. Real, likely, if she called, I would tell her. Hypothetical, maybe she never calls. Notice how just shifting the verb changes whether something feels likely or purely imaginary. Recap 10 examples, 10 rules as explained below. 1. No will right after if. 2. Hypothetical use were, not would be. 3. General truths, no will at all. 4. Past regret use had plus past participle, not would have. 5. Past decision, present result use past perfect plus, would. 6. After a modal use base verb, always. 7. Implied conditionals no if, same hypothetical rules apply. 8. Real or likely situation use simple present plus will. 9. Don't use would for things that are genuinely likely. 10. After will use base verb, always. Rules. 1 theme. Match your grammar to how real or imaginary the situation is. Real and likely. Keep it simple, present tense or will. Hypothetical or unreal. Shift back, were, had, or would. Get that instinct right. And conditionals stop being a trap. Call to action. Pick one rule and try writing a sentence with it in the comments. I'll check it. And if this helped, subscribe for a new lesson every week. See you in the next one.